What's going on, everybody? Rob here. Today's little video is going to be about ET. ET. It's funny because you can see from the window my grandkids seen this here like last fall. And they're like, Grandpa, what is that? Grandpa, what is that? And they were on a kick of watching ET, so I told them it was ET. But look at, right, so I got this covered with a brick, with a pot, and with a plastic bag. All right, beautiful chiminea, right? Never used. Got the little stand with it. Oh man, I thought I was gonna break it one time. I actually threw a brick in the vicinity. It bounced to the ground and I hit it. Very solid. Why do I have to go through all this to keep it covered up and everything? I was like that through the winter, through the spring and everything. Let me tell you why. So these, for one, they got to be seasoned, and this one hasn't been seasoned yet with small fires first. But if you look in the bottom of the chimney, there's no drain hole. There's no weep hole at all in the bottom of the chimney right here. So all the rain will get in here and through here, and there's nowhere for the water to drain. So instead of me having that filled completely with water, I cover it with the plastic bag, I cover it with the pot, and I cover it with that. So what they would need to do, if they drilled the hole in the bottom, at least, you know, water wouldn't come out of that, but you would need an ash pan underneath it. And I would prefer to have an ash pan underneath it than for it to be filled up. That'll be a lot of water holding in that thing right there. So let me know, comment, does your chiminea have a hole in the bottom? Can I drill a hole in the bottom of this so it doesn't fill out? I wouldn't mind putting an ash pan underneath it, but the way it sits right there, all the rain will get stuck in there and there's no hole at the bottom to drain it out. So we're getting the area ready for the dog, to his restroom area. He is gonna have his own restroom area, and I do clean up after dogs. So I'm not like the people, you know, you get your dog and man, you're like, oh man, when springtime comes you got 20 or 30 grenades out there. I don't care how cold it is, I pick up those grenades every day. All right, talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. Let me know about your chimney. By the way, you know me and my wife, we shop on clearance. We picked that up for 40 bucks. One more thing about that, we live in the city limits. The good thing is like you have a regular fire, the wind blows this way, that way, this way. This stack is to make the heat come up, so it's coming out the top, right? But the bad thing is, that's my cable line, that's my electric line, and these are my decorative lights. So you really, if you're gonna put that out there, I would not put it in this area underneath the electric line. So we do got to find space in our yard that we could put it, and we got to clear upstream. What's going on, everybody? Wheel horse fans and tractor fans, I need your help. Okay, this is my 1973 wheel horse tractor right here. 10 horsepower Kohler, right? I had it running, good running for 2 or 3 years, and then this year it didn't start. This winter it didn't start on me. This is an aftermarket plow that we had fabricated where it's connected, but it's just disconnected right there for the summertime because I will pull my grandsons with that right there, right? The plow, my son fabricated me a back end for it, so that works really good. Okay, this right here is a snow blower that I'm actually selling to get rid of. Never attached it. Somebody started to work on it, started rebuilding it. I didn't need it because I had the plow. So I put a glass pack on this. Entirely too loud. Now it still goes frontwards and backwards, but I blew the head gasket, replaced the head gasket. The head had the head was loose, so I had to put a Healy coil in the spark plug. See, there's a Healy coil on the spark plug, and I think I blew the points now. So this right here is 1973 10 horsepower Kohler engine. So here's my thing. It's April, and I'm gonna need it for winter of 2024, right? So if I get enough subscribers and I get enough people following my Hodgepodge channel, I want to redo it with a Honda engine or pay somebody to put a new Kohler engine on me. Yes, I did say it. Said a Honda engine. I got a Honda in my lawnmower. Starts every time one pull. I used to go with Briggs and Stratton, right? But if I don't get the Honda one on here and have the money to pay somebody else to put a Honda one on here, I personally am going to go to Harbor Freight and I'm going to get the Harbor Freight 13 horsepower in there. But I don't want to, I want an electric start. That's one thing. I do want an electric start. And on top of the electric start, I don't want to have to, I just want to be able to control the throttle with the fast and go. And this is your choke right here. This gauge went out. That was the battery gauge right there. So, you know, I got this right here for the isolator. It is getting 15 amps or 11 amps when it's on full throttle to charge the battery. I just want something that's going to charge the battery itself, and I don't have to have all the older stuff. I want newer technology on this old wheel horse. So subscribe to my channel, subscribe, like, share. I got a lot of videos because I tore that motor down and built that motor myself, and I just really don't have it in me to do it myself. My memory's not there. I keep slipping. So subscribe, like, share, comment, everything what you think. I know people are yelling at me about putting a Honda on this or a Harbor Freight on this, but that's where it's at. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. And one other thing I would do if I won the lottery: buy new tire machines. They'll say they do up to a 20-inch rim, but you know what's setting them low profiles? This is the only arm that I got right here. So I normally use this to push the tire down in order to get some of those tires on. I like the new fancy schmancy tire machines. Now I don't use these often. But I love using them.